By the year 2050, there will be 10 billion mouths to feed. That's 2.3 billion more people than we have today. That is the same as the combined current population of India and China combined. Population growth is putting pressure, and we need to come up with more sources of quality protein. Hi, I'm Dr. Rody Hawkins, and I'm the president and CEO of Improved Nature, based in Garner, North Carolina. We are an innovative plant-based meat alternative company that has mastered the art of transforming sustainably sourced, non-GMO soy protein into a fibrous texture that produces the eating experience, nutritional quality of eating meat. This development I didn't start with plant protein. I'm actually a meat scientist with over 30 years of experience in developing new products for companies across the globe. And I've actually worked directly for the two largest food companies in the US, ConAgra and Kraft Heinz. In fact, you might recognize one of the beloved products I developed while I was working at Oscar Mayer. Yes, I created Lunchables. However, in 2014, my attention changed from meat science to sustainably sourced plant protein that could produce the nutritional, environmental benefits consumers expect. Population growth is creating a lot of demand for food, especially quality protein, and the meat industry cannot keep up. For the same energy to produce 1 pound of meat, you can produce 20 times more of the same protein using soy protein. And plant proteins utilize less land, consume less water, and produce less pollution. And the demand actually exists. There are 64 million Americans actually looking to put more plants into their diet. And half of Americans believe that plant proteins are better for them than meat proteins. And this is causing food companies all over to start creating more plant-based protein alternatives. This growth is experienced throughout. So, what is this group? If you look at the subgroup that is driving the market, it's a group of individuals, about 1/3 of Americans, that are actually trying to replace meat proteins with plant proteins, and they're called Flexitarians. These Flexitarians, in combination with their meat-free friends, are being led by millennials. And their motivation is health and nutrition, followed closely by environmental welfare. Regardless of any categories, we know that half Americans are actively trying to put more plant-based products in their diet, and 4 out of 10 have actually tried plant-based meat alternatives. So this is actually creating a more market for all these types of products. Also, we're seeing growth across all regions of the country, equally growing, and we're seeing steady rise, and it's outpacing the relatively consistent annual growth of the meat industry. So this market is growing across all ages, and we're now seeing it's moving at all ages, and even in subcategories such as gender and race. So this is starting to grow, and we're seeing this, and our belief is it's no longer a niche market. It is fast becoming part of the mainstream diet. We believe that the greatest amount of change can occur with the smallest acts. Replacing just 1 pound of meat with plant protein saves enough water, would be the equivalent of not taking a shower for 6 months. You probably smell a little bit after that, but. So we would hope that you would choose to incorporate more plants into your diet for better health and a better planet. Thank you.